so long. My head itches though. I'm sweating bad under this. Sweating bad. I'm sweating bad, but I'm cooking, bitch. You know you can't be having your hair out and shit. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if this shit about to come out good. I'm kind of scared, bitch. I'm a little bit scared because my pan's too big, bitch. I didn't think it was gonna come down to this. Like it's low key kind of damn. But I'ma just, you know, I'ma just remember that they came to me for this. You know, they trusted me to make this, and so I'ma trust me too. Now, if it look real crazy, I don't know, bro. I might pretend to faint in front of a ring camera. I can't call it, but if it comes to that, I may pretend to faint in front of a ring camera. I feel like that might be the only thing I can do to get out of it if it goes left. But I'm really hoping it don't. Real talk. But they asked me to make something, and I'm gonna be real with you. There's something about baking something you don't want to eat. Cause I like brownies, you know, and like the client wanted a blondie. I was so bored. I was like, bitch. For all the blondie lovers, I know y'all know what that's like. You know, to see a chocolate chip bitch get all her dreams, and y'all be trying to figure out when they gonna make a blondie. Cause I know they don't even be doing that too much for y'all. Hey Johnny, hope you're doing well. But yeah, no, I'm in the middle of making a blackberry blondie. Pray for me, bitch. Just fucking pray for me. I also infused it with 1,000 milligrams of weed and lion's mane mushrooms. So I'm gonna be real with you. This is one of those situations where I'm not only baking something, but I'm also gonna have to wait for the client to tell me what it's giving, because I've never done this before. This is a completely custom order. Like they were like, "Oh, can you decant some lavender?" I'm like, "Sure." You know, like I'm like, let's see what this turns out to be. But it's like lavender, blackberry. It's basically a big cookie. But pray for me, bitch. Like for real, pray for me, because I'm a brownie girl, so I don't even know what it's supposed to give. And I pray they don't talk shit to me. I pray they're not bad. I pray they like it. I pray. They already said they don't want no icing on it, which made me sad. I feel like I'm gonna just put a little bit of powdered sugar on top. You know what I mean? It's a little sprinkle. But yeah, no, I'm really just trying to cool down because the whole house is hot as fuck, bitch. 300 motherfucker. I got the oven on 300 right now. I got a timer for 20 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to last that long. I might have to go look at that bitch in 10 minutes. I'm just kind of shook. Like, you ever bake something and like the bowl, the pan is bigger? That's the issue at this point. That's the issue at this point. I pray it goes well. I really do. I really do, bitch. Because if not, the only thing I could think is I'll just make it again. To be honest with you, I have enough supplies to make it one more time if they're not happy. So that's one thing. But I'm really hoping I don't have to make it again. Because bitch, if I make it again, I'm gonna double the recipe and I'm gonna have extra. Maybe it's not the worst thing to have extra. You know, keep it in the freezer. I don't know. But I put a lot of weed in that bitch. A lot of weed. Like 1,000 milligrams, bitch. I pray they calm down. I pray that they take a bite and they're like, I pray the effects and the flavors hit. Because here's the thing, I followed the fucking recipe completely, so it's not the recipe, but I worry about it puffing up. I feel like that's the only thing I'm worried about. Dead ass. That's the only thing I'm really worried about is the puff. Baking soda, baking powder, do your thing. Oh man, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my fucking best. I'm doing my fucking best. But yeah, no, I'm trying something new for my business, and I'm kind of terrified. Like one of my friends told one of their friends that I know how to make edibles, which I do. And my otaku, it's been a minute. But yeah, so I know how to make edibles, but I don't know how to make blondies. I've never made a blondie before, so this shit is a learning curve. The house smelled good though. That's one good thing, but I hope it works out. That's all I got. Cause like again, I don't know. I don't know how you do this. Like I don't. I've never had. Well, that's not true. I made a custom edible for somebody else before, and I don't want to say they didn't like it, but I want to say that like we had a conversation about like medication because if you take certain medications, certain mushroom strains can't hit. But this mushroom strain is all mental. So I'm baking a blackberry blondie, and it's infused with lion's mane mushroom honey and RSO oil, which is basically weed that's been cooked down for a long time in a crock pot. And so I put a bunch of that in there, bitch. And so I feel like I pray it don't burn. I feel like that's the only thing at this point. I pray it don't burn because it looked thin when it went into the pan. That's the only thing is it just didn't. The pan was too big for what I had made, and I didn't double the recipe. I wasn't planning on it, and now I'm like, damn, bitch. But if I have to double it to do it again, if they say anything, I have no problem because again, I feel like I got all the supplies that I could ever need to make a bunch of things. So my thought process is, if they ever want it again, remade, it'd be another chance to try it out. Because to be honest, I cut a couple corners, and I don't know if that matters. And again, if it do, we gonna do it again. But I did a couple things just to see if it will work out. But again, I feel like the only thing I really know how to bake is cookies real well. So said no, it's been a minute. Hey Bookie. But yeah, no. Like I was saying though, ooh, okay. I don't understand all the comments, but that's okay. Like I was saying though earlier, I'm trying something new. I've never baked for anybody. I've made candy bars before for people, but I've never baked an edible for someone. So this is kind of a new thing, and they're also local, and we're also meeting up in like an hour and a half. So if I fuck this up, bitch, we gonna see. Thank you, truly, thank you. I feel so stressed about this, and then on top of it, I wasn't feeling the best this week. Like I just my energy's been really fucked up. I just have not been taking myself very seriously. On top of that, I just feel like disordered. Like just being neurodivergent and trying to eat is so fucking annoying already. But then like don't have the shit that you really want to eat. Like there's just times where it's like, bitch, I don't want to commit to a meal. I can do a popsicle. Or I'll be like, let me have some ice cream and some chips and dips, and then maybe a tamale plate, you know? Thank you. Thank you. I pray. I really pray, bitch. I pray. I'm just, again, it's just something new I've never done before. So that's why I'm kind of just like, this could go poorly. But I'm really hoping that it tastes good. I'm not going to get to taste it, unfortunately. I feel like that might not be true. I feel like my plan is because the pan is bigger than the actual stuff, I might like cut it just to make it look beautiful, you know? I don't know, bitch. Just pray. Just pray that it puffs. Pray that it puffs. There's fucking wax paper. There's parchment paper. Just pray, bitch. Just pray. I appreciate y'all so much. But in the middle of me cooking, I did eat a bunch of fucking RSL, which was really crazy. Because like, bitch, you're not supposed to eat that much. You're only supposed to eat the size of a grain of rice, and I definitely ate like 3 to 4 pieces of rice. And so I feel it still like it's so thick that I can just feel it all in my mouth and my throat. And every time I swallow, it just feels like it's getting stronger. So yeah, I hope that even if it's bad, you know, I still have a good day. You know what I mean? Like I hope it's still a good day, even if it's bad. Thank y'all so much for the well wishes, truly. Just thank y'all for being kind, honestly. I'm trying to think, bitch, I feel like between the Epstein shit that is all over the timeline and just everybody trying to disassociate, I feel like I don't really have nothing to talk about up over here for real. I just want to come through and smoke. If anybody has anything they want to talk about, feel free to bring it up. I feel like in the meantime, just some fucking water. But yeah, I feel like I've just been noticing that everybody wants to talk about Epstein all of a sudden. And again, it's the ways that it's clear to me that Epstein don't, or I don't say Epstein don't matter, but Trump has already done what he was there to do. Like Trump already passed that bill, bitch. That's the whole point of Trump. Like we gotta remember, just like Biden stepped down in the middle of the motherfucking presidential race, and we never seen that shit before, we're going to see a president be impeached. And between me and you, I would not be surprised if his ass died very soon after. On everything, in my conspiracy mind, I feel like Trump has done so much stuff that he is the perfect spy. Maybe not spy, but just all the shit that he's done. There's a reason he was pushed. Like it's just awkward in retrospect. It's like, sweetie, you've seen too much drama. The TV, the television programming has been too good in our country. It's just very clear, like others needed him to do what he did, and JD Vance being a creeper and a weirdo, and on top of it, finding out that JD Vance has like a queer past. Like again, I know these things were said before like the election and shit like that, but bitch, I wasn't paying attention. I was one of the 30% that said I don't care. Like I'm gonna be real with you. On top of that, I'm undocumented, so between me and you, I extra didn't care because I was like, well, I was like, no matter what happens, I'm still fucked. Like that was what I really was thinking. I know some people don't want to think that. I also think a lot of people love knowing that they voted for Kamala, and I love that for you. I love that for you. I'm not one of those people that really cares too deeply, but I've noticed like people that voted for Kamala, their energy is very much like it's your fault, and it's like, is it? Like I feel like that's the fucked up part about it is it's real easy to say it's somebody's fault that like we have Trump. It's real easy to turn on each other and say that, but again, I know some people don't want to think that because again, it still feels good to say we voted for Kamala. I know, but it's just and maybe some people won't see it like this, but it's like, can you imagine we all are inside of an actual burning building, and you are deciding to tell all of us, I voted for this to not happen. It's like, oh, what's the point? Like, low key. But that's not my fucking business. And none of my motherfucking business, bitch. Whatever feels right to do, I don't care. Right. I'm not about to give myself too much. Like the fact that I couldn't become documented as a citizen before this election, and I was trying. I feel like that's the thing. Like at some point, I just gave up because it's like, bro, I don't want them to know I don't got my shit. Like at some point, I'm like, oh, I can't even try to get it because now. So yeah, like again, it's the way I have multiple pieces of paper to show who I am in this country, bitch. It's the way I'm walking around with papers, bitch. That's how undocumented I am. I have multiple papers to show who I am, bitch, because I don't have documents. So with that being said, like I already know I was gonna vote, but on top of it, I feel like as much as people were hyping Kamala, I don't want to be on some like I seen it. It wasn't about what I seen. It was more about the fact that Kamala gaslighting black people, and like it was very clear at some point that this was like a tribalist attack. That it was deeper than just white. That it wasn't only like the overt white supremacy that we were seeing from Trump. It was also the identity politics of Barack Obama coming home to roost. And honestly, at this moment, Barack versus Trump is so bizarre. It's so fucking bizarre because it's the way that like I don't know. I don't even know if it'd be worth it to say certain stuff, but listen, I feel like the other day I said I had something to say about Barack, and I feel like, hear me out. I'm coming to you as a light skinned mixed person who looks at Barack as someone that I know, as someone very familiar. And so that's where I'm coming from. I feel like, unfortunately, because of the tribalism of race and because of all the anti-blackness lobbed at him, people will see him as a black person, and it's awkward because, again, going through anti-blackness does not mean that you are black. There are white people who experience anti-blackness, and they're still not black. But with that being said, Selma, was it Selma? It was, well, no, it was Thelma and Velma, wasn't it? I'm crying. Not she was trying to be funny. You don't even know the girl name. Hey Red, hope you're doing well. I'm in the middle of baking, bitch. I got probably 5 more minutes to my timer go off, but we on time. Right, Sid, no, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like Barack Obama absolutely weaponized anti-blackness for his own political gain. Had he ever acknowledged like the reality of the situation that in America he has been racialized? Like, I feel like that's the thing about it is like when us mixed people don't talk about how like we were projected on as black people, and we don't acknowledge like our reality. Like it's the ways that like some people will use Barack Obama being biracial as a gotcha now because he doesn't stand in his mixedness, and he never did. Not white daddy, black Baba. I'm screaming. Oh shit, interesting. And see, look at that. People don't be knowing that their family is mixed all the time. It happens to all of us. It happens to the best of us. But with that being said, like I just feel like Obama and Trump fighting in public is annoying because, like I said before, Obama know where the trap doors is at. Like Obama know where all the shit is at. Like go ahead, bitch. Like that's where I'm at. I feel like Obama should at least do one for Black America. That's how I feel. That's my unhinged thought is that Barack Obama should at least do one thing for Black America. At least one real thing because baby, like I just feel like while he was up in there, it was very much in retrospect just a light skinned face in a high place. And he reminds me of my brother, someone brown enough to pass into blackness. And so people will hold him as a black person. Ooh, bitch. Bitch, let me find out she done. Girl. Cause y'all know I got a little baby ass motherfucking oven, bitch, and I ain't about to burn this shit up. Cause Ren done sent me a blessing. I got a blessing. Ooh, what is butter? Ooh, she us. Ooh, she everything. Yes. Okay. Hold on. Put y'all down for 1 second. Praise God. The motherfucker did the thing. Woo! And look at that. And I got there before my motherfucking line, bitch. That's why I feel like somebody's auntie right now. I feel like somebody's big mama. Bitch, that's the way I want to fry some catfish now. Like, just like, let one thing go good in the kitchen, bitch. I'll be like, you know what? Go get a ham. Go get a turkey. I bet I could do it. Um, but yo, shout out to you finding out that you got mixed family and the ways that again, some people don't know that mixed family. But if you know, then you have a responsibility, and it's the way that again, my brother if my brother's with my mom, people may ask like, who is this? And it's the ways that like probably the same thing was happening for Barack with his white mama. But again, it's the ways that like, did he ever make space to talk about that? And like, honestly, could he? And I don't want to do too much, but it's like at that point in career, it made more sense for Barack to say he was black only because of the erasure that was already unfolding pre him existing in the space. But with that also being said, at this point in career, I know that motherfucker done read some shit at this point. And I refuse to believe Michelle hasn't read some shit at this point to bring up at the dinner table. And it's the way that motherfuckers was talking about they about to divorce and do. And it's just frustrating because it's like, man, it's the way we don't hear about nobody else's marriage problem. I feel like even fucking Bill Clinton and Hillary, like, didn't nobody care like that. Like, we cared, but I feel like white people cared. Like, nobody else really cared. Anyways, all I know is the shit fucking worked out. Bitches baked. Yes, God. And I can't wait to put some motherfucking powdered sugar on top of it. I'm so fucking excited. I don't have to do shit. It came out perfect. It came out a perfect square. It looks so fucking beautiful too. I wonder if I should cut it. I'm gonna ask them. Cause they might want to cut it their damn self, you know. People be cutting shit up, and it's like, bitch, you don't even know what my slice is. You don't even know what kind of slice I like. Anyways, I'm grateful. I was worried as hell, but thank God that shit baked up in fucking 20 minutes. That's beautiful, cause that means it's gonna be easy as fuck to transport, bitch. Mm-mm-mm. Cause they said to cream it, and I'm like, bitch, if I gotta add, like, if it says like to mix the sugar and the fucking the sugar and the butter together, but then it says I'm gonna mix that with the wet shit. Why am I creaming anything, bitch? And I'm glad that I didn't listen to these hoes, cause they really wanted me to use a stand mixer, and that wasn't fucking necessary. Like, first of all, creaming the sugar doesn't make sense if I'm adding a liquid. The liquid is going to fucking liquefy the sugar. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I just pray it all tastes good as fuck. Like, that's all I pray. Because I put the right amount of sugar, a little less, just so I knew I was adding in the creamed honey. Ooh, bitch. I'm excited. Because that honey, ooh, when it melted down, will probably make like a little caramelized pocket. I'm excited. Bitch, I got some motherfucking shit going on. Low key, bitch, I'm like really thinking about Valentine's Day already. I don't know why, but I really want to make some good ass edibles for Valentine's Day this year. Like, I want to figure out how to make something really cute. And low key, this recipe is a good base, but I'm thinking about making like weed biscuits. Ooh, like a biscuits and gravy, but the biscuits have weed in it. Just because they're so fatty, like it'll be able to, like there'll be more, like weed attaches to fat, and so I feel like it'll do better in there than in the meat. Damn, man. Shit, I got a festival in like two. I got like a festival in 2 months that I gotta get together for. Damn, we got so much shit to fucking do. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful as fuck. There's a couple art projects I want to work on. I feel like I've been posting about this recently, but there's like this little shop near me that sells cigars. If there's a smoke shop near you that sells like glass pipes, tobacco, whatever, any place that sells cigars, they usually have cigar boxes for free. You could take them. And I got a couple of them. I want to turn them into art, you know? Like, I'd love to make this something real. I don't know what exactly, but I just keep looking at it. It's so cute. I've been using it for all types of crazy things, but I really feel like I want to turn it into an art piece. I also have this one, which is I like this one because it actually has like my two dead names on it, Tatiana and Honey, which I feel like is so crazy. Like, I've never seen both my dead names together ever. So that was cool. And then I got my little badge. So just things that remind me of my Tatiana hood, I guess. But I'm about to go like actually look at what I baked and get it together because I've got to hit the road. Like I said, this is just a little one. I'm grateful everything worked out for me. Thank you for being kind. Thank you for being loving. Thank you for being so just crossing toes. I felt toes being crossed for me. So just thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. I'll see y'all later. I feel like I might come back tonight. I might not. If I do come back tonight though, I'm telling hotels. I'm talking about hoe shit. I just feel like I've been wanting to talk more about being a hoe recently because again, I've been just like so convinced that there are so many things that the young hoes need to hear. And also there's old hoes out here. Some of my friends that are older have been trying to figure out like how to get into the hoe game. And I want you to know you're never too old to be a hoe. You're never too old. So just keep that in mind. You'll never age out of hoe shit. There are people that love hoes that are 80 years old, believe it or not. There's hoes of every age, every caliber. And with that all being said, I'm really hoping Let y'all have a good ass day. Y'all stay cool, stay hydrated, drink your water, eat your cucumbers, and shop local. Stop going to these big grocery stores for real. Find a small grocery store that sells meat, veggies, cheese. Trust me, bitch. Trust me. I got a big ass, juicy ass peach for under $1. These peaches is high, bitch, especially when they're the big ones. Just saying, like, just look into it, bitch. There's so much around you. And also find help.org. It's been really helpful for me and my homegirls. And there are so many people out there that don't know where to start when it comes to looking for social services. Not everybody's gonna get SNAP. Most people not gonna get SNAP. I don't I don't know if it exists anymore either. So with that being said, findhelp.org. They have groceries on there. They have all types of things. I remember they told me to call in August. They said August 1st is when the book opens back up for dental. They have free dental. Findhelp.org. I love you. And lastly, if you move somewhere or you need to move and you ain't got no furniture or you need to give your furniture away because maybe you're moving with your family, whatever the case may be, buy nothing. Go to Facebook, search buy nothing. You're going to put in your closest major city. And if you live in a place where you would consider your neighborhood or your city to be kind of broke, but you know of a rich city, put the rich city. Buy nothing, rich city. Okay. If you're not straight, if you're queer, if you're trans, if you're LGBTQIA plus, you're going to go to Facebook search queer exchange. Sometimes it'll be queer and then X and then change. But queer exchange spelled the normal way, and then your closest city, town. Again, if you want nicer things, you're gonna go to the nicer place. No shade. So just like I'm in Michigan, I'm not talking shit about Detroit, but if I'm going to buy nothing, I'm going to buy nothing Ann Arbor, buy nothing fucking Royal Oak, buy nothing. Again, it's about getting free clothes, it's about getting free home goods, it's about getting access to events. A lot of people on the Buy Nothing app are creative people, are Democrats, liberal leaning people. And so if you're kind of bored in your new town, Buy Nothing, Queer Exchange, check it out. It's a movement. If you type in Buy Nothing, you can read more about the movement. But as Americans, we have way too much stuff. A lot of us, even if we're broke as fuck, we somehow have all this shit. There's a way to shift it. There's a way to trade it. I actually, through the Buy Nothing group, I actually found a fat clothing swap. Yes, a fat clothing swap, a fat queer clothing swap. And there was this fat girlie there, and she gave me like a whole wardrobe, like for free as fuck. She's like, bitch, I have a shopping addiction. She's like, I'll see you in a few more months. I'm like, whoa. And so with that being said, there are so many resources there, so many people on the Buy Nothing Queer Exchange groups. Findhelp.org, help me find some local organizations. Also, if you're a person who is looking for produce locally, and you know for a fact that there are Black farms around you, even if they may not be visible, go and look at blackfarmerindex.com. It might be .org. Forgive me if it's .org, but Black Farmer Index will allow you to find Black farmers who take food stamps and who are also offering perhaps delivery for groceries. There are people in the South, especially, who have been using the Black Farmer Index to get access to eggs when that egg shortage was happening. A lot of Black farmers were able to be supportive. So just putting that out there, that there are Black farmers who have never been subsidized by the state, and now is very much a pivotal moment to support Black farms on this website through this effort, because then moving forward, as these other places can't support, we'll notice that there will be a rise in Black farmers, Black farm ownership, and perhaps even a Black farmers union. You know, like the Black Farmer Index is great, but who knows? This may lead to more more unity in a way that can spell power for communities of color, especially in the Southern Bible Belt, where a lot of those farmers are still holding on to their land from generations and they're turning that profit right now. And so, with that being said, I appreciate folks for listening to me. I hope folks have a good day. Um, Pray for me, bitch, because this shit could have burned right now. So, I pray not. I pray not, bitch. Pray for me again.